Okay, so we're going to finish lesson 22, division of rational numbers. And we were looking at what type of story problems these are. Let's read it together one more time. Marcia ate 3 granola bars throughout the day. This gave her a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in 1 granola bar? And Sam ate 1/3 of an energy bar for lunch one day. This gave him a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in 1 energy bar? So the question again isn't how to solve that, but what type of problems. So for both of these are partitioning because we're given the whole and we're given the number of groups in each story, and we're trying to figure out the size of one group. Okay, we're given the whole and the number of groups, but we're looking for the size of one group. So again, if we lift back the veils, both are partitioning. The type of problem. Okay, what is the number sentence that would solve each of the problems? So again, pencil to paper, Marcia ate 3 granola bars throughout the day. This gave her a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in 1 granola bar? Let's look at the number sentence with units. Okay, 4.5 grams divided by 3 bars equals how many grams per bar? The number sentence without units would look like this. 4.5 divided by 3 equals. Sam ate 1/3 of an energy bar for lunch one day. This gave him a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in 1 energy bar? Hit pause. Write down your number sentence with units and then your number sentence without units. When you're ready, you can hit play. Okay, the number sentence with units, 4.5 grams, 4.5 grams of protein divided by 1/3 of an energy bar equals how many grams per bar? Here's the number sentence without the units. 4.5 divided by 1/3. Right. Remember, you can go back at any time. Right. So in both problems, we are distributing the whole evenly among the known number of groups, and we're trying to find the size of one group. However, in problem 1, we need to partition to find the size of one group. And in problem 2, we need to build up to find the size of one group. Why? Think about that. Problem 1, we need to partition to find the size of one group. But in problem 2, we need to build it up. We're building it up because it's less than 1, less than a whole number. Okay. All right, so story problem, equation without the measuring units. Hit pause, draw your diagram. And then when you're ready, we'll come back and we'll revisit Marcia. Okay, let's take a look at the diagram for Marcia. Get rid of all that. So, Marcia ate 3 granola bars throughout the day. This gave her a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in 1 granola bar? Right, so she ate 3. 1, 2, 3. This gave her 4.5 grams of protein. 4.5 equaling 9/2. Right? So if we go backtrack, right, 1 bar, 1.5, or 3/2 grams, 2 bars, 3, or 6/2 grams, 4.5, 9/2. Why? 3, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3. Think about how you would explain that to your students. Putting it all together. In problem 1, the story problem 1, we need to partition to find the size of one group. Okay, take time to diagram story problem 2, and then we'll do a comparison. Hit pause. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look. In problem 1, we needed to partition to find the size of one group. In the second problem, we need to build up. So Sam ate 1/3 of an energy bar for lunch one day. This gave him a total of 4.5 grams of protein. How many grams of protein are in one energy bar? Well, we know he ate 1/3, but we're looking for the size of one group. So 1/3, 2/3, 1 bar. 1/3 of a bar, 2/3 of a bar, 1 bar. We know that 1/3 of an energy bar is what he ate. It gave him 4.5 grams of protein. So you're lining that up. Bars, grams, those are your measurements. So 1/3 bar, 4.5 grams. We've got that from the story problem. We've got to get to how many grams of protein are in one energy bar. 1/3, 2/3, 1. 1 BMU, 1 bar. If 1/3 is 4.5, then 2/3 is 9, and 1 bar is 13.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5 times 2 is 9, 4.5 times 3 is 13.5. Okay. Right. If it's helpful, make your own story problem up. Try something else. Okay. You also have your workbook that gives you some more examples and some extra practice problems. All right, so the recap of lesson 22. We wrote story problems and we diagrammed things, right? We grappled with partitioning problems given a situation where the divisor was a whole number greater than 1. And we also used dual number lines to demonstrate partitioning, spreading out evenly or distributing evenly. So remember, you have Khan Academy, the dividing fraction word problems. That can be another reinforcement. Or you've gotten really good at your own word problems. So think about creating them yourself. Go back. You can still use granola bars, or you can change it out. Think about what you did today. Think about what children do every day, right? And think if you want to make your own story problem or you want to go into your workbook. This is the conclusion of lessons 20, 21, and 22. These videos were provided in an announcement, and they're also posted in lesson 20. Take care.